In today's video, we're going to be talking about the inflation report for the month of September and how the stock market and precious metals are reacting to it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about both silver and gold, as well as the stock market and how they're reacting to inflation. The inflation report for the month of September of 2021 just came out yesterday. I'm finally getting a chance to go through little bits and pieces of it. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Got the limited edition Halloween tees available in 3 different colors and the DYDSS Fight Collection, helping raise a little bit of funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today is Thursday, October 14th, 2021, which means tomorrow is actually my grandfather's birthday. So if we can get some happy birthday Grandpa DYDSS comments, I'd really appreciate that. And I'm also considering doing a public live stream right here on YouTube all day tomorrow, up until I go and see my grandfather, of course. Normally I do my live streams in the VIP club. This time around I'm considering doing one right here on YouTube, so let me know in the comments if you think I should. But we're going to get into the spot price of silver and gold momentarily, but regardless, it's going to be different by the time the video drops, so head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So before we can even get into the silver and the gold, before we can even get into the stock market, I think it's important to quickly go over some key details regarding the inflation report for the month of September, now that it's officially October. So yesterday we got a chance to look at the inflation report for the month of September, and it wasn't as bad as you'd expect. The CPI, or Consumer Price Index, went up by 0.4% in September, and overall, throughout the last 12 months, it has gone up 5.4%. Both that 0.4 and 5.4 numbers are slightly higher than expected by 0.1% on both, but not as terrible as many of us were assuming that it would be. Now, what I found particularly interesting is that more than half of the increase was actually due to food and shelter going up. And I think that's important to highlight because I'm pretty sure we've all probably noticed grocery store prices on the rise. And don't forget, there are food shortages going on all around the world right now, and I'm sure that's playing a role. So obviously the report shows that prices are in fact going up. They're slightly more than expected, but I think the markets have been anticipating kind of what many of us have been anticipating, which was even worse news than what we got in this report. But it's also important to remember that a lot of people got their spending out of the way over the summer, which could be why food and shelter seem to be the primary concern at the moment, rather than the price of traveling or used cars and whatnot. But don't forget, now that it's October, we're only a month away from when the holiday shopping begins. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that's right around the corner, and then following that we have Christmas. So I'd expect the numbers to start climbing even more as we close off the year. But either way, I think the markets expected worse news this week because, wow, the numbers are up. And I'm talking about on both precious metals and the stock market. Starting with the stock market, I mean, just look at this. The S&P 500 is up 1.41%. The Dow Jones is up 1.35%. The NASDAQ is up 1.42%. It's a great day for the stock market. I mean, not for those of us who were looking to buy, but stocks are up. And by the way, really quick, speaking of stocks, today I won $150 worth of stock in Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, or Google. I thought it was going to be random, but evidently I get to choose. And I'm not going to be going with Apple or Amazon. I do not want Facebook stock. So right now it's a toss-up between Netflix and Google. Let me know in the comments which one you think I should go with. This is the October promo that Weeble's doing right now. And by the way, if you download Weeble with my referral link, they will give you 2 free stocks as long as you deposit literally any amount. It could be as little as a penny. And then if you refer 3 friends to the app, you get $150 worth of one of the biggest tech stocks in the world. Link in the description. But now moving away from stocks, moving away from the inflation report, I want to talk more about the precious metals right now. The spot price of silver, as I'm recording the video, is $23.36. It's up 1.34%, or up 31 cents. The spot price of gold is $1797.50. It's up 0.26%, or up $4.70. And the gold to silver ratio is in the 76 to 78 to 1 range. But again, that's as I'm filming the video, not as I'm editing, posting, or as you're watching. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So both metals are up today. Both metals were also up yesterday. We're higher up than we were yesterday, obviously. And gold particularly I'm a little concerned about because it looks like it's, it doesn't just look like it. It's only literally a couple of dollars away from getting back into the $1,800 an ounce range, which is not what I'm looking forward to because I wanted to get myself some more gold before the end of the year, and I'm still going to regardless, but I might not be able to get the most bang for my buck if the price of metals continue to climb. But I'm hoping for a nice little dip. I'm hoping for a nice little pullback if we're on the way up. It would be nice to see another nice big red day before the end of the month. And then as for silver, it's up as well. It's back in the $23 an ounce range, which, once again, I'm not overly enthusiastic about because similar to gold, I wanted to get more silver too, and I'm still going to, except if you watched the video that I posted yesterday, you'll know that I had mentioned that the spot price of silver right now doesn't really matter all that much, and it might matter to some people, but when you actually really break it down and think about it, it doesn't really matter. If it's sitting in the low to mid or even the high 20s, which it has over the last year, we've seen $20 silver, we've seen $29 silver, and we've seen everything in between. When it comes to the spot price of silver, anything in the 20s, if you really think about it, if you're stacking for the long term and you truly, genuinely, wholeheartedly believe that the spot price will go up, and you've crunched the numbers, you've evaluated, you've done your own research, and you've come to the conclusion on your own that silver is going to go up. I personally believe it's going to double in value. I personally believe it's going to triple in value. I personally believe it's probably going to quadruple in value. So with that being the case, that brings us to $50, $75, $100. So what difference does it make if it's $23 and I wanted to get it at $22? That $1 difference, premium excluded obviously, only really makes a difference if you're stacking it by the hundreds of troy ounces at a time or thousands of troy ounces at a time. If you're someone like me and you're just picking up 5, 10 ounces of silver at a time, what difference does that $1 extra make? Or not even $1. What difference does that 30 cents or 50 cents or anything like that make? It doesn't really matter if you truly think about it. And I've been guilty of this myself. I've taken steps back. I was like, the day's green. It's a green day for silver. I'm not going to stop by the local coin shop, what I was planning on doing. Not anymore. That's not what I do anymore. I'm stacking regardless of what the spot price is because I have the utmost conviction in silver. I do believe in silver for the long term. Nothing has shaken that for me. Nothing has discouraged me from stacking silver. I still stack regardless of what spot price is doing. That's why I was picking up silver back in 2018 for 14 bucks. That's why I've been picking up silver over the last year for 26, 27, 28 bucks. To me, it doesn't really matter. I believe it's all going to level out. I believe it's all going to make sense for the long run. Gold, on the other hand, I did end up just getting myself a little bit of gold, and if you're a VIP Club member and you tuned into the VIP Club live stream, you'll know that I just unboxed a little bit of gold just last night, and that video will eventually be coming to YouTube. I don't know when, but I did just get myself a little bit of gold. I have some more gold on the way, and I was hoping to get more gold in the month of November. I'm probably going to ease up a little bit for the rest of the month. I don't think I'm going to be going after any more gold in October. Silver, I absolutely will, but I'm taking my foot off the gas on gold for October. I'll come back in November. In the meantime, for the second half of October, now that we're middle of October, I'm going to be going after some more silver, and what you see on screen right here pretty much sums it up, or really I should say, block off all of this. Everything you see up here pretty much sums it up. That's what I'm going to be going after for the rest of the month of October. That's probably also what I'm going to be going after for really the rest of the year and into next year as well. I've been saying over and over and over again, I'm really only interested in constitutional right now. I can get the best bang for my buck, and to me right now, it's kind of the most interesting. It's the most intriguing. It's the most fascinating. There's a lot of history behind it, and when you really dig deep and research and go back to, I mean, let's just say, let's take a look at these two Walking Liberty half dollars right here. I mean, this one right here, this is a 1942. All you have to do is go on Google and type in what happened in 1942, and you can see all of the events that took place. It's interesting. Like, if you just take any of these little old coins, some of which are, you know, over 100 years old. I mean, I have coins from the 1800s. It's interesting. Tell me that's not fascinating to go on Google and say, all right, who was the president during this time? What was happening during this time? Was there a war going on at this time? What was the price of rent, or what was the price of houses back at that time? It's interesting. It's history. Call me crazy, but I find it fascinating. So not only is it the most interesting at the moment, but it's the cheapest at the moment, at least at my local coin shop, and almost any website that I've stumbled upon. You go anywhere, you can get yourself Silver Eagles. They're still carrying a hefty premium. You can get the Maple Leaf, the Kangaroo, the Britannia, the Philharmonic, the Libertad. Those are carrying a higher premium than generic silver, obviously. But what's even cheaper than generic silver? It's that 90%. It's where I have found to be able to get the most bang for my buck. And you can go for 90% gold as well. You can go for constitutional gold. Kind of carries a little bit of a premium, and to tell you the truth, I really prefer fractional gold coins. I prefer the quarter ounce right there. This is kind of what I'm hoping to be able to get before the end of the year. Some more quarter ounce gold coins. I think the gold Maple Leaf will be next. And after that, a quarter ounce gold 2021 Britannia. I love those new security features. That's pretty much the strategy for the rest of the year. I don't know how far I will get when it comes to gold, but I'm definitely going to be going all out when it comes to silver. And I'm going to do that predominantly with the constitutional. To me, it just makes the most sense. Why pay more? Why voluntarily go after higher premium silver if you're not necessarily a coin collector? I'm not a coin collector. I'm not one who prioritizes starting and completing different series and sets. I don't really care about that. Sure, I have some collectible pieces of silver, but I didn't pick them up for that reason. I just picked them up because I thought the design was pretty cool and maybe I got a good deal on it. There are 4 pieces on screen right here. Actually, more than that. I was going after the Kraken and the Werewolf. Those are 2 of my favorite pieces of silver. I was also referencing the Aztec calendar round and this Halloween Grim Reaper round, but then I remembered we got some Queen's Beasts on display as well. So a couple collectible coins and collectible rounds. But I'm not a collector. I'm stacking for weight. Every once in a while I'll find something that I think is pretty cool looking and I'll pick it up because I can get a good deal on it, but other than that, I'm stacking for weight. Sure, I'll make an exception from time to time, but my focus is on the physical silver content regardless of what it is. And the 90%, it just makes the most sense right now. So, for the rest of the year and into early next year, I'm going to keep it boring, I'm going to keep it simple, I'm going to keep it basic. Going after the 90%. Why not? Why wouldn't I go for the lowest possible premium silver I can get my hands on? It makes the most sense to me. Somebody who's trying to get as much as he can for the lowest possible price would probably do just that. And then when it comes to gold, I'm trying to bump up the denomination a little bit. Many of these gold coins right here are 10th ounces. And I have even more gold locked up in the safe. But that quarter ounce right there, that's the only quarter ounce gold coin that I have. And I really like that denomination. Quarter ounce gold coins. So I do want to get some more of them. I'll even consider getting half ounce gold coins, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm willing to put $1,000 into just one particular piece of gold. I'd rather put closer to 500 into two separate pieces of gold, but that's just me. That's why I like fractional. And speaking of fractional, that's exactly what 90% junk constitutional is. We got some 14th ounce silver coins right here. We have some 6th ounce silver coins up there. And of course we have some 1/3 of a troy ounce silver coins right up here. So anyway, that's going to pretty much do it for today's video. I wanted to talk a little bit about the inflation report. I'm also curious, what are your thoughts? Do not forget, make sure to get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull. The link will be in the description. All you have to do is make a deposit of any amount. It could be as little as a penny, and then if you refer 3 friends, they will give you $150 worth of a fractional share of one of the biggest tech stocks of your choosing. Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, or Google. Link in the description. But when it comes to the price of silver and gold being up right now, when it comes to the stock market being up right now, when it comes to the price of food and shelter and a variety of other things being up right now, what are your thoughts on everything related to today's video? When it comes to the inflation report, was it better or worse than what you expected? And of course, when it comes to the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. A bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 3,000 subscribers. We just hit 2,000, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations. Got the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tees available in 3 different colors, as well as the DYDSS Fight collection, raising a little bit of funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? The inflation report for the month of September. Was it better or worse than you expected? For me personally, I'm not all that surprised. I actually expected it to be far worse than it was, but then again, there are other factors you need to take into consideration, like what I said before. A lot of spending got done over the summer, and now that we're in the beginning of fall, and it's kind of like in between summer spending and also holiday season spending. So we're kind of right there right now, which is why I believe food and shelter seem to be the primary concern, making up more than half of that increase. But regardless, head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic when it comes to inflation, or when it comes to the stock market, or when it comes to the silver or the gold. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace!